Okay, gang, I'm going to show you some of my flight jackets. I used to have a lot of them, but I just have a few left now. This is what's called an RAF Irvin. It's a World War II coat used by British bombers, pilots, navigators, etc. This one was used by the Allies. It's got some sort of funky looking. Looks like it says HAP on there. I can't really make it out. Some red face thing. It looks like a nose, but who knows? I couldn't tell you. But anyway, this was used by the Allies. I know that. With the American Air Force, not so much the British. But this is what's. This is an early Irvin coat, and I don't know if you can see that at all, but it'll say AM with a little crown on the zipper, AM for Air Ministry, with the royal crown above it. Once again, that's also on the internet. You better look that up. Now this is the real deal. This is made by that Irvin parachute company, and it's a really good coat. If you're lucky enough to have these kind of things, I would really recommend you not wear them for daily use. Just put them on a mannequin or whatever. I mean, they're 70 years old. They're just too old to be worn. Note, there's no front pockets. There's no inside mount pockets. And this is what happens to them when you wear them. People have to patch them, and they're just old, and they just wear out. So you don't want to wear them. But what's unique about this coat, and something I'll tell you about the British sheepskin coats versus the American in World War II, is the British, they had this dyeing process down where it didn't deteriorate like the American B3s and the other American coats, that added something to it that actually physically made the leather just fall apart. What's the word I'm looking for? Decompose, basically. The American coats would just dry out and just completely just fall apart. They just junked out. But the British coats they just wouldn't do that because they weren't dyed with whatever it was they put in those other coats. But so this is known as an early Irvin. And the reason is it's a one piece here, one piece here. The later coats would have like 4 panels, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then all the Irvins, unless somebody's removed them, have this this elastic band that just keeps the collar stiff, looking like that. But if you have these coats, don't wear them. Just put them on a mannequin or whatever. They're a piece of history now. And then if you ever find these coats with yellow on the top here, those are called coastal command coats. People on the ground would have worn those to usher in the planes when they're coming back to England, and just that was part of their uniform was a Irvin, and they'd have a hood on it, like a regular hood, not so much a collar like that, but a hood. And but the telltale sound on these that's really neat is that AM, which unfortunately my camera can't show you. But if you have these coats and they're worn out, there's people that can fix them, and they're really a neat piece of history. So now that I've shown you an original RAF Irvin that pilots like Spitfire flyers wore, and then here, let's take a look at this. Here's Montgomery. This is a very famous photo